Rick Santorum had an interview with Piers Morgan, and during that interview, I actually think Piers Morgan asked him an excellent question. He basically asked Santorum, hey, if your daughter was raped, would you tell her that you would want that daughter to carry that baby full term? And here's what Rick Santorum had to say.
They're looking at their daughter saying, how can I deal with this? Because if I make her have this baby, isn't it just going to ruin her life?
Well, you can make the argument that if she doesn't have this baby, if she kills her child, that too could ruin her life. And this is not an easy choice. I understand that. As horrible as the way that daughter and son was created, it still is her child. And whether she has that child or she doesn't, it will always be her child, and she will always know that. And so to embrace her and to love her and to support her and get her through this very difficult time, I've always, I believe and I think the right approach is to accept this horribly created, in the sense of rape, but nevertheless gift, in a very broken way, but gift of human life, and accept what God is giving to you. As you know, we have to, in lots of different aspects of our life, we have horrible things happen. I can't think of anything more horrible, but nevertheless, we have to make the best out of a bad situation.
I have a billion things to say about this. First of all, I don't believe him for a second. If his daughter was raped, I don't believe that he would force her to have the baby. I just don't believe it, okay?
Well, there's good reason
would he have the same stance if his wife got raped and got pregnant? Would he say, hey, you know what, it's a horrible circumstance, but you should, make lemonade out of the lemons in this case?
Yeah, well, given Rick Santorum's history of hypocrisy, there's no way he would. And we're not just saying that. Rick Santorum helped to push for a law that would limit medical liability to $250,000 in damages. Later, when his wife was injured by a doctor, chiropractor, he sued for $500,000. So he doesn't think the laws apply to him. He thinks they should apply to you. And he thinks, and did you catch the words there? That your rapist child should be a gift to you. It's a gift from God that you were raped by this person, and then you get to have this baby. What a wonderful gift.
You should make the best out of a bad situation. By the way, I love how he talks about how if a woman gives up the child after being raped, it could ruin her life, right? Here's what will ruin her life: being forced to have that child, or not wanting that child, not being able to access a legal abortion, and having a back alley abortion that could potentially kill her. That'll ruin her life.
And think about it, man. It's already makes your blood boil enough. But imagine that the person who raped you, and it doesn't have to be, it could be anybody, right? But imagine that the person who raped you is someone you despise, that you already knew and despised. It could be, look, everybody, think of someone you don't like in your personal life. That person rapes you, and then Rick Santorum comes and says, oh, no, he gave you a gift of carrying his seed inside of you and then taking care of it for the rest of your life. That's your gift from God. How angry does that make you? And then, if all that wasn't bad enough, did you catch what he said in the beginning? He's going to guilt you by saying, hey, you know what? Even though you were raped by this hideous person, if you do something about that, you're killing the child. You're more guilty because you're killing a person. And even if you decided to have an abortion, I want to make sure that it haunts you forever, because it'll always be your child. Because not only did you get raped, but then you decided to terminate your own child, so you should feel guilty about that rape. God damn it, man. These people have no sense of morality, and I don't even know if they know what they're saying. I guess they don't even bother thinking, what if it happened to me? What if it happened to my wife, as you said? Or I don't believe him.
I don't believe him at all.
It happens to your daughter, you're going to want to kill the guy, not say, oh, thank you, God, for the gift that this asshole gave to my daughter for raping her. How do you even say something like that?